And what's the latest movie you saw?
The latest movie that I saw was 300.
Yeah, that's another hot movie with mixed martial arts. So you see how was it? Did you like it?
I loved it. That's one of the movies that I recommend my athletes to watch before competing.
Now the other one that the guys in mixed martial from the IFL TV show said they liked was Transformers. All of them have seen every MMA fighter I've get on. They're immediately Transformers, dude. I grew up on the toys. It was an awesome movie. So.
And I'm actually planning to probably go and see that this weekend. I haven't had the opportunity to see it yet, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. And I actually had the Transformer toy, so I definitely can't wait to see it.
I know.
Fantastic Four. I would say Fantastic Four.
It's
high.
Oh yeah, it's. I think we're all of the age. So when we're talking about this, some people are like, "Well, I'm a little old." I'm like, "Dude, I know I'm older than you are because I got your birthday. You have no idea." Your music that you usually listen to train.
AC/DC.
Yeah, that's a class. I mean, I don't think there's a song they have that on any album that's just not perfect for some stuff, man. It's just awesome. Yeah, I used to when I was training in martial arts, I used to choreograph my workout with classical music, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for 15 minutes you got to place it, so there was a warm-up period, and then you got to do push-ups, sit-ups, and then you rolled into lifting weights, and then what you did is you did into your katas and started working out with the because the music changes at stages, so you could stage what you wanted to work out in 15 minutes, a hard workout, and then the other days I just used Metallica, AC/DC, or some DMX mixed in there. So we always had things mixed up pretty good.
Oh, okay. I mean, I usually mix mine with AC/DC, and I kind of offset, and this is a totally opposite of the spectrum with Christian music, and I try to choose Christian music to try to keep me balanced and keep me grounded, I should say.
Well, I have to speak to that too. Is that when I grew up with Amy Grant. One of my girlfriends was big into it, and I couldn't. It just wasn't my music. But the recent growth in Creed and Collective Soul and POD, I do have those in my MP3. All those bands in my MP3 player all the time because first, it's great music. Second, the message there is upbeat and what's good in life, and that's
Exactly.
I mean, Metallica speaks to the hardcore anger fight, and AC/DC at times definitely does the same thing. So having it mixed up sort of helps out. Well, listen, we loved having you on. We'd love to get you on again in a couple months to talk about what's going on. Now, is there anything going on in strongman competition we need to make aware of and post it on our site?
What's going on coming up in the strongman competition is Team USA, which is a team of 4 athletes, of American strongman athletes that will be traveling to the Ukraine for the World's Strongest Nation. We will be going out to the Ukraine in 2 weeks. So right now we're returning as a bronze competitor, a bronze team, and we did defeat one of the team world teams 2 weeks ago. So we're just going to go and try to do no worse than silver, I should say. And we're doing that in 2 weeks, and then in next month. In September, I'm already in August. In September, we're going to Korea to represent. I'm taking 6 athletes to represent USA to compete in the World Championships in Korea. So we'll be doing that, and the goal is to get at least one of the American athletes out of the 6 on the podium, with one of the first, second, and third place finishes.
Wow!
And yeah, so then after that, then we also have a 105 kilogram professional weight class, which I have a guy that I'm taking to China to represent the USA. So that's what's pretty much coming up right now.
You definitely keep busy in this. I mean, international.
Yes.
Is your passport used up halfway through the season? You got to get another one.
I have to order pages. Usually by July, I order more pages for it. So yeah.
Did your kids get a chance to travel with you?
They travel with me, but I am chicken on taking them with me internationally because of the food and because of a lot of the political things that go on internationally. I get kind of freaked out about that with them, so they don't travel internationally with me. Not for contests, especially I go a lot out to the Mideast and Dubai and places like that. And some of the things that they suggest or try to force me to do when I get there, as far as their dress code. Mm-hmm. I don't want to commit my especially my girls to that. So no, they don't do international, but they do a lot of the national things.
Yeah, my wife always complains that I'm sort of like Steve Martin when it comes to the kid from the movie Parenthood, because I'm always like, all right, dude, you got to be careful. Oh, no, I don't want you doing that, dudes. Over here. I just constantly.
Oh yeah, I have that radar vision to where they have to be in my eyesight at all times. Where you at? What are you doing? So they know, and they know now that when they go to the competitions, they usually pick a spot with about a 10-foot radius, and they hang out in that spot.
I mean, my 22-year-old or 23-year-old down in North Carolina still, we still worry about her to death. But you got to cut those straps, and she still calls and asks us questions. Dad, what do you think about? I mean. You still like, okay, what is she? I don't like the dude she's dating. I mean, it doesn't get any easier when they get older.
and that's fine. And I thought, I kept saying I can't wait till they get older. And it seems like the older they get, the worse it gets for me. So.
Well, listen, thank you so much for being on the show. I know we went over the time frame, but I know the listeners are going to enjoy it. We'd like to get you on the show probably in September when you come back from Korea to talk about what's going on.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Thank you so much for being on the show, Dione. Guys, that was the person in strongman and strongwoman competitions. We got to get her on the show again and talk about her face-to-face. Her name is Dione Wessels. Bodine's going to butcher names forever, so guys, get over it. I try very hard, but, I'm not that bright sometimes. But anyways, Dione, thank you so much, and we'll be checking in with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.